Come by, come by.
It was Rajkumar, the special potter, who always brought just one thing to sell, but that was always special,
Remember how his little mud hen laid eggs?
asked Manjari.
And his little mud elephant helped water our patch of forest.
Said Saiba, the farmer's wife.
I want the pot he has got now.
But before Sheba could grab the pot, Kokila had got it. Off went Kokila to the river, smiling as she saw the envy on people's faces. But Kokila's pot didn't like the river. It didn't like the lake. It didn't like the pond or the well.
Hey, come back!
Shouted Kokila, making little running jumps after it, right to the new water pump.
Come back! Pump water is not so tasty. So, cooking with pump water, Kokila?
Sheba teased her from her doorway.
Why not?
Said Kokila angrily.
Pump water is good for my family. Dai keeps saying it. Who listens?
She walked up to the pot and started pumping. The pot shook. It did a jiggle and a juggle and disappeared. Back it came holding a lid,
Kokila always has special things.
murmured Kamala. Kokila looked angrily at the pot. It sat smiling sweetly as she filled water. It wore its lid and smiled all the way home. Every day after that, the pot acted as if it was the lord of the house. Ramu, Kokila's husband, hated Kokila's dancing around it. The pot wanted many things: a stool to sit on, a long handled cup, clean hands. And Kokila had to wash the pot and dry it in the sun every day. Then one day, Ramu's finger dipped into the water pot and the pot flew out of his hands. You, Ramu said. He took the pot and threw it down before Kokila could stop him. Kokila cried and cried.
It's a year since the pot came to our home. Since then, Goody has not fallen sick, even once. Oh, what will I do now?
But that night, she had a wonderful dream. There was her pot. It said,
Kokila, I was not magic. Any pot will keep Goody healthy if you treat it well.
How?
Kokila was puzzled.
Remember all the things you did for me.
Said the pot. Kokila smiled.
I will miss you, dear pot.
She said softly.
How can I say thank you?
Just by talking to the other woman about this.
Said the pot as it slowly disappeared. Today, if Kokila's village is the healthiest village in the whole area, you know why.